Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I'm going to give my review of it. So please like this video and please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you're updated about any future videos. I apologise if I haven't filmed any videos yesterday because I had a lot of noise, and by the time it went quiet I didn't have a lot of time to film a video. I also want to explain about my video the other day. I did a video of me colouring in a tarot card colouring book, and I put it up, and apparently Jeff, Music Man, ASMR, who also has a channel, he was watching my channel and he noticed that my comments were switched off. So I went back on it and I allowed all the comments because YouTube disabled my comments on that video. So I allowed all the comments on the video now. So if anyone wants to comment on my recent video, you can now. But I'm sorry for anyone that has tried to go and comment on that video and they couldn't because it was disabled. It's not disabled now, I've allowed it. But I keep getting hassled with YouTube a lot of the time and it is annoying as well. So if you want to watch it, then please do. So the whole Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is within the title. It all starts from No Way Home Spider-Man, which was when he cast a spell and the spell went wrong and it created another multiverse, and it all the whole of the multiverse in general comes from Loki, the first season, where obviously Sylvie had killed He Who Made Kang the Conqueror in the first season, and it created like little stems of the multiverse, which created the multiverse. And obviously it all started, then it all went into No Way Home, where you had the multiverse in it. And the film starts off where, Doctor Strange is walking with this young woman, and that he's dreaming, it's a dream, and he's walking along and they're running away from this monster, and it tries to take the woman's powers because she has powers. And obviously Doctor Strange tries to help her out, and it takes his powers instead of hers. And then obviously he wakes up in present time and he's going to a wedding. And the person he loves from the first one, which I haven't seen yet, he's going to her wedding and he's at the church and he's watching her wedding unfold. He's you can kind of tell he's a bit upset because he wanted to marry her and he didn't want somebody else marrying her, but I think it's just because it never worked out. Because then he's at the reception afterwards, and him and the woman he loves from the first one, they're talking to each other and he's saying, we could have made it work, we could have been together. And then obviously there's a big huge fight. There's this monster that kind of looks like the one from Suicide Squad, the second one, with like the eyes and stuff, and he has to kill it. So he becomes Doctor Strange again and he has to kill the monster. And in the process of killing this monster, this girl shows up who he recognises from his dream as well. And obviously, most of the thing, there's loads of stuff in it that goes wrong. And he meets this girl and he says, I know you from my dream that I've had. And she's got like sort of the same powers as he has, and her mother. She goes on to explain that her mother and father gave her those powers when she was a baby. Like she got the powers when she was younger, and obviously Wanda, who becomes the Scarlet Witch is in this as well. And obviously you remember from WandaVision, she lost her vision. She created a town called Westview, and she had two sons and Vision. And obviously she keeps thinking her two sons are real when they're not. They're all fake and pretend. And the whole town she made was pretend. And obviously Doctor Strange goes to her to seek her help, not knowing that she's the Scarlet Witch and that she's really evil. And I kind of got annoyed with the storyline of Doctor Strange because Scarlet Witch was kind of a rip-off of Loki, and she was kind of being evil throughout. And obviously Doctor Strange and this girl go from dimension to dimension to get away from Scarlet Witch, and then in the end they obviously destroy Scarlet Witch or take her powers from her or do something so that she can't do any more harm. And Doctor Strange also meets another variant of himself, which I thought was going to turn out to be Loki, but I think the whole Loki being in Doctor Strange was a rumour, and I was a bit disappointed with that, but he meets a variant of himself and he has to destroy him because it's all part of like Wanda's plan, and he uses his dead body to go and get Wanda and stop her from doing anything. And also a lot of like the leader of the X-Men, who is in the wheelchair. I can't remember his name, but he's in the wheelchair, and he gets to see him, Doctor Strange. And there's also Captain Carter, not Captain America, and they're all like their own superhero clan as well. But my opinions on Doctor Strange as a whole, anyway, from the storyline, is I didn't particularly like it, in my opinion. I kind of found it a bit. The story was alright at first, but then as it went along, I didn't like it very much. And I've not seen the first Doctor Strange, but I have seen this, and from my opinions, I don't really like it. It's not mine, it's not really what I actually like. I mean, I like stuff like this where it's all part of a multiverse, but it just, I don't know, maybe I'll have a different opinion on the first one, but I just don't think it was good story. And I think that the Scarlet Witch, like I said, was a rip-off from Loki, like trying to be a bit like Loki, trying to be evil, trying to get her sons back as well and then it's all to do with the grill hold and everything else. But I just didn't like it, in my opinion. I probably have a different opinion on the first one if I'm watching it, because I'm trying to catch up on all the MCU films because there's a lot of new ones coming soon, like She-Hulk I need to watch, which is a new series, and there's Wakanda Forever, which is the end of it all. But I have to start watching that. I've been watching Ant-Man, the first one, which I might give a review on. And I've still got to watch Ant-Man 2 because the new Ant-Man is coming out next year as well. And the new Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out next year, which is part of Phase 5. And I know from Phase 6 there's a new Fantastic Four film, which I don't know what it is. I've not seen it. There's no trailer yet. But also there's the Avengers. There's another Avengers sequel, and it's called Avengers Kang Dastardly and Avengers Secret Wars, which are coming in Phase 6, the end of Phase 6. And I don't know how to react to that because considering I watched the last two Avengers, where they're going to be part 1 and 2 again, I don't know how I should feel about the new Avengers films because a lot of the Avengers in the other ones are not around. There's a lot of people that ain't around, like Iron Man. He's not around now, because he died in Infinity War, and Black Widow has died from Infinity War, and Captain America's not Captain America anymore as well. So it's kind of hard to distinguish who will be in the next Avengers films. I'm kind of a bit funny with it, considering that Joe and Anthony Russo wrote the last two films, and I was a bit skeptic about it. I didn't like the films, because I don't like the writers. They're not very nice people. Joe and Anthony Russo, when they was making Endgame, they did like an after party, and they said to Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, that he can't come to the after party because he's died in Infinity War, which is fair enough, but it was the way they said things to him. And they also said that Tom Hiddleston's too old to play Loki as well, which is really harsh. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about. I mean, apparently they're gonna like be co-producers in the next Avengers films, which I'm not really happy about, because I thought it would just be a whole new chapter for two new Avengers films as well. I mean, that's another thing is Spider-Man's not Spider-Man anymore, like Tom Holland, because he's kind of like ended his contract now after No Way Home. So that's another thing. You might not even have Spider-Man in the next Avengers film. So we'll just have to wait and see, obviously. But that's my review of the film. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. There'll be more videos to come today, in general, sorry. So it is Friday today, so happy Friday, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all, guys, in the next video. Bye, guys.